It's been pretty good so far. I've been just working out really right now. This is my first workout. I just really thought that I needed to be in shape for these workouts, so I just took the couple months I had to get in shape.
So can you speak to the decision process with your family to go ahead and leave school?
Yeah, I just thought that I really did whatever I could in college, and this would be the next level for me, the next step. So I just thought it was a good thing for me to make the jump.
Could you talk about the process of getting? You're talking about getting in shape. Did you drop a bunch of weight, or?
Yeah, I lost 16 pounds since the end of last season, and I put a lot of muscle mass on because the guys in the next level are a lot bigger and stronger. So I got to try and match that intensity.
How did it feel working out in front of a team that you grew up, idolizing and watching?
It's crazy. I mean, it's surreal just growing up, coming to the games as a little kid, sitting up in the Sprite zone, they used to call it back in the day, and just being able to work out for them is just is a blessing. I mean, as a kid, this is a dream that you want to happen, and it's a good thing that I'm out here.
What are some of the teams that you'd like to play for? If it's not the Raptors, what are some of the other ones that you idolized or looked up to?
I mean, growing up, it was always the Raptors for me. But honestly, I just want a chance wherever I go, wherever I get a chance, I'll be happy to play there.
What do you think you can offer the Raptors as far as talent-wise and asset-wise?
I've been working on this summer, just my conditioning and just be able to run up and down and bang with other bigs that are out there working out with me. And I think I'd be a good rim protector as a big in the middle, and rebound the ball, definitely another thing I could bring to any team.
Sam, talk to me a little bit about the grind that it was being a guy that really, struggled to get up and down the floor in your earlier days, like in high school days, and then continue to make that progress year in and year out. Explain that grind of kind of shedding that weight and continuing to develop and progress?
I mean, it's definitely tough. I mean, just from being a big guy, out of shape, overweight, to getting where I'm at right now. I mean, just days that you want to quit, but if you really want to make it this far and get to the ultimate goal, you got to keep grinding and think about what you have to gain instead of what you have to lose. So, I mean, that's pretty much what's kept me going, just being here and making it to this level.
And in high school, during those times where you were huffing and puffing, did you ever truly think that you would be in this position?
I mean, nobody thought I would make it this far, actually. I mean, I got people coming up to me in the streets out here in Toronto just saying, hey, you made it this far. I mean, you've done a great job. Yeah, you're making us proud. Keep going. I mean, it can only go up from here.
Defensively, there's obviously differences in the NBA game from college. How do you think your game will translate in that sense?
I'm working a lot more on my foot speed and my quickness going from lane to lane. I know you can't stay in the key for 3 seconds, so you gotta be quick to react to guys going up for layup or dunk. So that's another big thing I've been working on, trying to get across from lane to lane.
Sam, you talk to us about the importance of your parents and growing up, and when you fell in love with basketball, and what the game means to you, and your parents' support.
My parents mean everything to me. I mean, without them, I wouldn't be in this situation. I remember growing up, my mom would drive 17 hours, 18 hours to Washington just to take me to a tournament out there, and my dad just being there supporting me throughout whatever I did. I mean, without them, none of this would be possible. I mean, I owe everything to them. They're just the biggest role models in my life and the biggest support system I have.
So could you talk a little bit about, obviously you're making an impact in Asia, and some people believe that you might be the first wave of athletes from India to come over and play NBA. Can you talk about the pressure of that, and whether you think there's more talent to come over there, and whether you are going to influence a lot of people over there?
That's definitely a thing I thought about. I mean, even in high school, people were talking about I'm the closest chance I get to have a international player, Asian player in the NBA. So, I mean, there's not really any pressure for me. I mean, I had it for this long so far, and I think there's a lot of players over there that really have the talent, but they just don't have the showcase or the place to showcase it. And hopefully, if I make it and get to the next level, I can really go back there and impact the community, because that's a big thing I want to do. I want to get back to the community out there. Especially growing up, being a little kid, I always wanted like one of the NBA players to come to my community and get close with him and learn how he lives and how he made it and stuff like that. So those are some things that I want to do, hopefully, if I make it to the next level.
Do you see any parallels between you and Yao Ming, what he did for basketball in China?
Yeah, I mean, I think I could do that to basketball in India. I mean, I really want to be a role model for the kids and just open their eyes, know they can do anything they want, anything they put their mind to. I mean, I just want to be there and be able to help them make it to the next level and make that jump.
How many 7'5" people are in India?
Oh, shoot. I have no idea. I know my brother. My brother's close. That's the only one. I don't know. I was over there, and then I didn't really see any tall people over there. So,
What's the state of basketball over there right now?
it's growing. I mean, it's crazy. Just see they're building basketball courts over there, and the kids are starting to play the game. Even if they could get a little percent of the population to play, that's still a couple hundred million. So I mean, that's crazy. The amount of people that could be over there playing basketball within the next couple of years.
Are you aware there's the Toronto Argonaut from Punjabi region as well?
Oh no, I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah, I gotta look that up.
When did you start growing? Take us back to your growth spurt. When did it all start?
I mean, I was always taller than the other kids. I remember, I think about 7th grade, I was about 6'5", so, and I just kept growing. And I think senior year in high school, I was 6'10", 6'11", so I think I always been taller than everybody else, just steadily growing.
When you started hitting 7 feet, did you think, okay, it's going to end soon, or?
I mean, nobody thought I would be this tall. Actually, I mean, I was surprised I made it this tall. I mean, but I think I stopped growing, so I guess I'll stay 7 foot for a little bit.
Other than you, who's the tallest in your family, other than your brother, of course?
Well, my dad's 6'4", and my mom's 5'11", and my sister's about 6'1", so it's a pretty tall family.
What's it like when you walk down the street and people don't know you're a basketball player? You know, sometimes with tall people, they get uneasy. How do you deal with all that?
I mean, I've been doing it my whole life, so I'm used to it. I'm used to the attention, the pictures, getting stopped all the time. So, I mean, it's become an everyday thing for me.
What about doorways? Ever bang your head?
Shoot, I'm not gonna lie, a couple of times, man, but I know I gotta remember to duck now, especially these doors out here.
What would be a victory for you in this process? Is it just getting drafted on the 26th, or what are you looking for?
I mean, obviously the goal is I want to make it here and do something. Actually, I want to make an impact. I want to be here for a while. At the end of the day, I want to look back and say I made an impact on basketball in this country and basketball in India, and be happy with myself, my career, and everything.
Where are you going after this?
I have a workout in Sacramento and then Washington on the 18th.
Because this isn't really new to you, you're used to the media attention. How has that been part of the process? How has it helped you in the process when it comes to this NBA stuff?
It definitely makes it a lot easier, like the interviews and stuff, and just to travel. I mean, it's just a lot easier doing that in college and doing that a lot in high school, especially going to a school like Huntington Prep, and you're used to traveling in different cities, playing and stuff, and doing a lot of media and stuff. So.
And what has and what has Tanvir learned from seeing you go through this process as being, looked at as an NBA prospect?
I mean, it's definitely good for him. I mean, it's pretty much having me go through it first, and then kind of opening the door for him. I mean, he's really been a lot of my interviews, been a lot of my workouts. He's out there in Vegas with me right now working out, so it's good for him to see what he needs to do and what it takes to get to the next level.
How would you say your grassroots days playing for Bounce? You have yourself, Melvin, Tyler, Andrew, all coming out of CIA Bounce. How has that kind of helped you to where you are now in your grassroots days?
I mean, even the practices, we always push each other. We all knew what we wanted to do as a main goal. We all want to make it to the NBA, so we had guys to relate to as a goal. I mean, even right now, going through the process, we all talk to each other. We all support each other. Even guys like Bennett, who made it last year, he was always calling us, always letting us know how things are going for him, and trying to give us some support. I mean, I was out there in Vegas with him. He was telling me to don't worry about anything that happens. Just don't worry about media. Just focus on doing stuff on the court, and don't worry about off the court. Just let it all happen. So he's been a good guy for me to go to for support and everything.
How did the workout go today?
I actually have to go to workout right now. It's afterwards, yeah.
Ideally, how many people do you think from your country could be in the NBA?
Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I just want to go over there and get a feel for it. I haven't really been over there and had a camp or something, been in any one of those things.
And what about your decision? You quit school after the second year, is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, can you explain that decision?
I just thought that from last year to this year, I think I improved my stats and done everything I could. I mean, I just thought this year if I went back, it wouldn't be the right choice for me. I just needed the right training and the right people around me, so I just thought that I'll get that to the next level.
You know that if you don't get drafted, you won't be able to go back to school then, is that correct?
Yeah.
So what were your plans? If the worst comes to worst, you don't get drafted, what would you do?
I'm definitely going to be in the summer league and work out for a team and hopefully try and make it that way.
What about playing over Europe? Would that be a plan?
My focus right now is definitely the NBA. That's what 100% my mind's on. Yeah.
Sam, the process of getting in shape and doing all that, what has been the toughest part of that? What has been?
Definitely the workouts, the 3 days we have. I mean, just just being able to be ready mentally, just going through all that stuff. You just gotta have a strong mind and know that at the end of the day, it's gonna pay off. So that's like kind of mindset I've been having going through the workouts, and I've been getting through all of them and pushing myself through them.
Is it a specialized workout for you? Because you're working to actually get smaller.
Yeah, I mean, there's other guys over there that are trying to lose weight too. So there's a couple guys that you can relate to and go through the struggle.
Who have you found? Like, is there someone that you?
I mean, my brother's another guy out there. There's a couple bigs out there. There's a guy, Khalif Wyatt, out there too. So we kind of have like the same regimen and stuff going out there.
If there's one player who you pattern your game after, who would it be?
I mean, I don't really think there's anybody like that in the NBA, really. I mean, I guess my game's kind of unique to itself. I mean, I don't really think there's another guy out there that plays like me.
More questions?
With so many stretch fives in the league, how does someone who's built like yourself, plays that traditional inside game, handle being able to cover the guys who really stretch the floor?
That's another thing I've been working, my quickness, my lateral movement, being able to go after the guy's first step. If he makes a quick first step, just get in front of him. I know I had a long way to go, but I think I made some good progress over the summer, just being able to stay in front of guys that are quicker than me and a lot smaller.
Is there some specific drills or workout regimens that can help you with that aspect?
I guess kind of the ladder would be another good thing to help me. Just running up and down the court, just being in shape, just being able to have a quick push off the first step, pretty much.